How did the idea of TTE come about?
Yes, this started in COVID. TTE was the first online community where we started entrepreneur talk show online. Our first meetup was only with 5 members. But today, if there is a TTE meetup, we have minimum 40 to 50 women entrepreneurs plus men entrepreneurs coming together. We launched the TTE business module last year, October. And it's the premium membership that we started. Now, premium membership, it's not only about the commercial part. We have included around 13 to 14 strong benefits that an entrepreneur will get. Apart from online boutique, I also do events. I'm passionate of doing events, organizing events.
Okay.
So I specialize in skill development, talent development events I do. Last month, I did one of the biggest chess tournament, which was my dream to organize that event. Every 2 months, I do events like Rubik's competition, art competitions, and I
So
also
for children,
it's for children.
yeah,
Yes,
all educational
all
kind of
yes, all educational events, and I also do entrepreneur trade shows,
Okay.
exhibitions. I do, so that's my passion.
Wow. There's so many ways that you bring, you connect people
Yes.
and bring people together, right? Beautiful. How did the idea of TTE come about?
Yes, this started in COVID, Sachin. Like, um, I I used to scroll down the Facebook communities, right? There were a lot of groups in the Facebook. They used to have this general conversations of, what did you cook today? Where is the birthday party happening? Where is the party? These are all like a kitty party communities, right? But I've never seen a community where they talk about business, they talk about entrepreneurship, what a person needs when they have to start a business. Not everybody can be a business woman and a man. They also need support.
Yeah.
They also need that kind of motivation, the knowledge sharing. So when I started my online boutique, I used to get a lot of messages and calls from the women asking, how did you do this? How did you start this? What should we do to start this? So many questions. Where did you get this stock from? I also have an online boutique. I'm also planning to do. So there were so many questions, and I used to feel so happy to share that. You're sharing your knowledge. You're saying that they're asking you because they feel that you are capable of answering that. So it gave me a lot of happiness in that, sharing my knowledge. And then COVID came, like, then I thought, okay, now it's a long lockdown.
Yeah.
How do we meet entrepreneurs? How do we have this networking meetups? Because we need to motivate each other, right? We need to know what is happening with you, get the updates or something where you feel connected. So I thought, let me start the community. Let this be again online, like how I started my online. But
Yeah.
this is also the same thing. We started as an online platform. And back in those days, I started only for women.
Okay.
Now we are saying TTE. It was TTW, like Treasures of Talented Women. So it was started only for the women entrepreneurs. The response was good. People were joining the Facebook group, and we started having the Zoom calls, Zoom meetings, and we were discussing about our pain points of the business, what to do next. The lockdown is there. What is how to take our business to the next level. So these are certain points that we were able to discuss. And we used to invite entrepreneurs who did really well, they who have seen the success
as guest speakers.
as a guest speaker. So we did all these entrepreneur talk show. I think TTE was the first online community where we started entrepreneur talk show online.
Okay.
So
So TT was the first Be Your Own Boss podcast.
yes, I agree with that. So it was first, we felt so nice because entrepreneurs were so happy to share their stories, because every story is unique. Every story has that power of doing something. I
Yeah.
have to do something. You feel that sense in those stories. So that's how it started. And it slowly, people started knowing what is TTW, and many women started joining the community. It became more than a community. We started meeting once the COVID lockdown was not there. We started meeting people. Our first meetup was only with 5 members.
Okay.
I still remember. It was only 5 women. We met in a cafeteria, and we introduced each other, and that's how it started. But today, if there is a TTE meetup, we have minimum 40 to 50 women entrepreneurs. Wow. Plus men entrepreneurs coming together. So
And now it's men and women both.
Yes, now it's men and women. So um, TTW business meetups are very professional. Like, I'm being into from HR.
Yeah.
I make sure that my every event is very, very professional. It's not that we just come and, we just sit down, we chit chat, and, it's not that, we come, we share the knowledge. That is the most important thing that I make sure. Knowledge sharing is very important.
Yeah.
You
There's
see,
an agenda for the meeting?
yes,
Like,
we
yeah.
do have agendas.
Yeah.
We sometimes we invite speakers, experts in the market, where somebody talks about digital marketing, somebody talks about sales. These are the small things which make our meetups very, very unique. So the men started asking us, why it is TTW?
Yeah.
Why can't we join the business forums, the meetups and all? So then considering the growth in the entrepreneurship, because after the COVID, the huge growth in the business, right? Everybody started doing business. And so we thought, okay, let's make it as TT entrepreneurs, which will be common for businessmen and women. So last year, we officially changed our license. Okay. Into from TTW to TTE. And we are also there in India. We are present in Chennai, Bangalore, and Delhi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, personally, I travel to India to organize these meetups. Now it's more than a community, as I said. Uh, People started connecting with each other. The trust is what is more important, right?
Yeah.
When you meet people regularly, you get that kind of trust. You trust me, and I trust you, and that's how the relationship grows in the entrepreneurship.
So for TTE members, like the sponsored members, the premium members of TTE community, right? There are a lot of benefits that you give for TTE, right? Can you tell us about that? Like, how does one benefit as an entrepreneur? How does one benefit? Because a lot of people who are watching this, they want to grow their business, right? And they want to, people who have not started yet, they want to start. That's the reason they're watching the podcast,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Or listening to the podcast.
yes,
So please tell us how
yes,
those benefits work.
yes. TTW started in 2020.
Okay.
And we didn't had any big plans for this community. I personally wanted people to come together, share the knowledge, reference each other business, grow together. This is what the concept of TTW. But then later, the as it started growing, you know, we wanted to organize the meetups in a bigger scale because the group is growing.
Mm.
There are certain ideas that have been put in. And apart from meetups, what best help we can give to the entrepreneurs? So through TTE, I met few wonderful women who became good friends,
Mm.
and then we formed a team.
Mm.
I have a team of 3 members who are the advisory committee members for the TTE. So we discussed like what next has to be done when an entrepreneur is coming to TTE. Only not networking meetups, but then what is beyond that?
Mm.
We wanted to give something more than that. So we designed a very, very insightful, very helpful business module,
Okay.
right? So we launched the TTE business module last year, October.
Mm.
And it's the premium membership that we started.
Mm.
Now, premium membership, it's not only about the commercial part. We have included around 13 to 14 strong benefits that an entrepreneur will get,
Okay.
right? Now, every entrepreneur needs the visibility.
Mm.
Every entrepreneur needs to get that kind of a support from the society where your business is being put into a right platform.
Mm.
So, for the women, they struggle so much, they do the hard work, but sometimes they don't know what to do,
Mm.
how to do, what is the next level, what do I have to do.
Mm.
There comes the TTE.
Mm.
Now, when you join as a premium member, we made sure that we will give more than what you're giving us.
Mm.
You're giving us 1 dirham, we want to give you back 10 dirhams value, 100 dirhams value. So we made it sure that if you make free sessions, there is no value.
Mm.
We want to make sure entrepreneurs who come to TTE should get double folded benefits.
Okay.
So we included one of the most important visibility is entrepreneur talk show through radio show.
Mm.
Every member will get an opportunity to talk in the radio show.
In
It's a live air show.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's
Talk
one of
FM,
the
right?
yes, one of the famous radio channel, which
Yeah,
is 100.3 top.
100.3.
So we had a discussion with the radio talk show management.
Yeah.
We described what is TTE. We are not any commercial company.
Mm.
We are an entrepreneur community. We want to help them, support them. So we had this collaboration done,
Mm.
and trust me, every member who has been on air,
Mm.
you know, they felt so happy. The
Mm.
kind of happiness they get and the credibility of their profile.
Yeah.
Even if I'm here for another next 15-20 years,
Mm.
I may not be able to get a direct radio talk show. I may not get the opportunity,
Mm.
right? Even though you're eligible, you may not get.
Mm.
But we made sure that we will give something unique to the entrepreneur.
Yeah. So the talk show, the entrepreneurship entrepreneurs go on that on the radio on air.
Yes.
They talk on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we already our members are, every month
Right.
we have 2 talk shows
Okay.
which are being allotted for us for TTE members.
Yeah.
So every month the members are utilizing that wonderful benefit.
Yeah.
Apart from that, TTE has a website.
Mm.
Okay. Now, a small entrepreneur cannot have website because of its um, the commercial involved
Yeah.
in this.
The
It's very
costs are very
expensive.
high. Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
expensive.
Mm.
And also, when you look at the hassle part of managing a team who is doing your website, is more than the money what you pay.
Yeah.
Right? That's the difficulties that a small startup and an entrepreneur face. So what we thought is, when you come as a member to TTE, we are giving them an profile which will be on the website
Mm.
about their business, about themselves, and how the people can connect to you directly. So their article is in the website,
Mm.
and we made sure that uh, anybody across the globe can access your profile. They can see what business you're doing. And if they want to connect with you, they can directly click on the WhatsApp link where you have your number, the WhatsApp number. They click on that and the direct message comes to you.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
So we made it easy.
Mm.
And it's there in it's like a business directory
Mm.
for the website. And we give a lot of trainings.
Mm.
We teach them how to sell the product.
Mm.
We teach them how to pitch in for your business,
Mm.
how to, do networking.
Mm.
So these are the certain business ideas, or probably trainings that we give. We have trainings, webinars. We do online meetups. We do offline meetups,
Yeah.
and uh, the highlight is the talk show.
Yeah.
What we do, and we also go to their uh, premises, whether you have a store
Mm.
or whether you have an office. We as a TTE team go there with
Mm.
our cameras, with our team.
Mm.
We record their story. You know, recently we did one recording of one of our member who is having a car service garage.
Okay.
So we went there as a team. We recorded the entire place,
Mm.
and we spoke to the owner, the member who is of TTE. We spoke to her. How did it start? The story was totally recorded,
Mm.
and we put in our media
Okay. On YouTube.
on the website
Oh,
as well as in the YouTube.
okay.
So it's something like, that's a kind of visibility that we are
Yeah.
giving.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of other plans that we have in future for our members.
Brilliant.
So that's the advantage you get when you
Yeah.
join TTE as a premium member. And we also have for sponsors.
Okay.
So sponsors enjoy and more benefit of, like a regular member.
Mm-hmm.
So they are being given opportunity to have a podcast,
Mm.
the exclusive sponsors, right? So it's not only the visibility, we the entire year, any event, the sponsors get the opportunity to talk first,
Mm.
their brand. So the branding is what we are doing here.
Got it.
Branding with the visibility, right? So there's a saying, right, in Hindi, jo dikhta hai wo bikta
दिखता है
hai,
वो
right?
बिकता है.
So
Absolutely.
we are just helping them to give more visibility.
Yeah.
So that's where I felt in my own journey that, you have to show your visibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be in a right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You cannot be everywhere. It means that you're nowhere.
Yeah. So this is so nice here. Very nice. Like you're helping entrepreneurs, grow their business by giving them visibility, getting them connected. Talk show, getting on the Talk FM 100.3. That's my favorite channel as well. I'm always tuned into that. This is brilliant. So when women, or not just women, I mean any entrepreneurs, they join TTE, they must be seeing a lot of transformation, right? Do you like, is there any particular example, something that you want to share, like a story of how TTE helps entrepreneurs?
Yes, I would tell you about a sponsor.
Hmm.
We have one sponsor who is having a business setup services in Dubai.
Okay.
So she got an opportunity to travel to India uh, and participate in Chennai, Bangalore, and Delhi business meetups.
Hmm.
And the kind of exposure she got, she represented her business in India.
Hmm.
And all the Indian customers, Indian TTE members got
Hmm.
connected to her,
Okay. So people in India who want
who
to start a
wants to
business.
start the business.
Yeah.
So what we felt is that, nowadays Dubai is talk of the town, right? There are few fraudulence are happening, in the name of Dubai, saying that, they are they are getting cheated,
Mm,
for the visas or for the business setups. So we as a team discussed, okay, let's not let not people fall into wrong trap.
mm,
We have our members who are doing the good job in Dubai, who are doing the business setups. So let's go to India, let's help our people.
mm,
Let them not fall into the wrong hands. We will say that, you are doing the business in Dubai. If you want to do the business setup,
mm,
come to TTE.
mm.
It's a trusted community,
Yeah.
right? So it's not about the commercials. It's
Mm,
it's all about the trust.
mm,
And we are almost 5 years old in the Dubai
mm,
and 3 years old in India. So the bridge between UAE and India is already formed.
mm.
So this is how we are helping the entrepreneurs.
Wow. Angel, when you look back now, as an entrepreneur, as the founder of TTE, and so many lives you're touching, so such an impact you're making, right? When you look back at this journey, how does it feel?
Uh, it's I have no words for it. Yes, I have learned so much. I've evolved so much. And I always believed in, water your own grass.
Water your own grass.
Yes,
Okay.
water your own grass. Because whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are a mother, a wife, it's always good that, first of all, you need to know what you are.
Yeah.
As a woman, you need to be strong physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. These are the four things that you need to keep in your mind. So, women can build and a woman can also destroy. I'm just saying with my own experiences because I've seen so many people, so much of talent in them. But then, they didn't take it in a right way. They didn't use their talents or skills in a right way,
Mm,
right? So I always say that, first learn what you are, know about yourself, know your weaknesses, make challenges in your own life, try to face them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how we become stronger day by day. And don't react immediately.
Yeah.
This is the strong point which I want to tell for the women. Women are little emotionally moved very soon. So don't react immediately,
Mm,
but then respond it later.
mm. This, like, the art of responding, not reacting, and also the attitude, right? What you just said, it's kind of a muscle, right?
Yes.
You exercise the muscle, you make it strong. That's your character, right? You just do that. Can you tell us, like, what do you do? What are your, like, routine things that you do to make yourself strong and stay strong?
One thing is that be happy always.
Mm,
You know, we get situations where, you need to choose between the sadness and happiness. People who don't believe in themselves show the sad face. Always the sad face, no one likes it. No one likes it. The moment you're happy within yourself,
mm.
you get the ability to face the challenges, to think about more, and be positive more.
So, Angel, the attitude and this habit of reacting, not reacting, but responding and taking, that pause and all. This comes from practice, right? Like, there is so much. It's a muscle that you exercise, and you. So, in your case, what are your, like, secret things, or what is your uh, practice, daily things that you do to build your muscle of strength and
Yes, I grew up in a family where, the attitude is being taught that it's very important for your personal growth. My parents were very strict in terms of, how you talk, how
Mm,
you behave at home, and if anybody comes to home as a guest, how you talk to them. your body language. These are all being taught to me. That's again the brought up I
The
had.
upbringing. Yeah.
And the second part is my working life, which I personally learned so many good things, uh, and that's helping me a lot. But in today's life, yes, I take some time for myself.
Mm.
I go for a long walks, uh, and I give myself, a relaxing time where I listen to a few motivational speeches, or I learn something new. I make sure that every day I listen to something which give me knowledge about digitalization, or how to probably if there's any new thing, new techniques that I have to learn. you know I give
So
more
while
time.
doing your walk, you listen to things, you put your
Yes,
earphone in.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
I love.
So people who are listening, people who are watching this, if you go for a walk and listen to the Be Your Own Boss podcast.
That's a nice.
Shameless plug. But
Yeah.
this is important, right? Like
Yeah.
that you listen to something constructive, listen to something positive. This one, yeah. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sorry.
So that's how I do. And I believe that, when you're physically fit,
Mm.
and automatically it tunes to your mentality. There's a word saying, right? Your psychology is your physiology. The way you think, it shape ups you. So these are both in hand. Make sure that you give some time for yourself. Maybe it can be daily 20 minutes or 30 minutes of your time. Listen to something good which pleases you. I love gardening.
Hmm.
So I make sure that every day 10 minutes to 20 minutes I spent in my garden.
Yeah.
Or I see how the plants are growing. Every any new flower comes up, I'll be so happy to see that.
Yeah.
My day is done, seeing
Do you
that flower.
talk to your plants? A lot of people say that, talk to your plants.
Yes, yes, I
You
do.
do?
I do.
Really? Okay.
It's something very funny, but any flower bud comes,
Yeah.
I pamper it like my baby.
Ah,
That kind of connection I have.
it actually makes a difference, right, in their growth. It does.
Yes, yes. So make any one habit which stresses down yourself, and maybe it gives you a positive attitude. It helps you to get more positivity, right?
Mm.
So uh, be calm.
Yeah.
Don't react immediately.
Yeah.
Especially for the women, don't react immediately. Whether it is your husband or your children or somebody talking something about you, be calm. Don't react.
Okay, Angel, one very, very important question, and that is, how do people reach out to you, people who want to benefit from the services that you provide at TTE and want to join the community? What's the best way to reach out to TTE?
They can reach us through our website,
Okay.
which is ttwseed.com. And about TTE, all the details are there. You can connect with us. And good part is that we are globally connected.
Yeah.
So,
Anybody is welcome to join.
yes, anybody is
Brilliant.
welcome to join.
Brilliant. So, Angel, as we wrap up here, one final question. Um, how was your experience being on the Be Your Own Boss podcast? You have done so many networking events. You've connected with people always. How was this experience for you?
I would say that, every entrepreneur or any person who loves to share their story, I think this is the right place. I think Be Your Own Boss, I really like the name because that's all it says, right? And it's wonderful, Sachin, and
Like,
I'm so happy to be here, and looking forward, for such wonderful podcast seasons, and all the best for you.
thank you so much. Angel, thank you so much for taking our time and sharing your journey, your story with us. It was such a wonderful conversation. Thanks for coming on.
Same here, Sachin. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Angel Joe, the founder of TTE, Treasures of Talented Entrepreneurs, a global community. And you've been watching and listening to Be Your Own Boss.